No trinket. Oh, knock him down. Stun. Grapple. Phase. Right click. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So that's what I've been up to these past couple of days. Blade & Soul is finally out, and I've been enjoying the hell out of the PvP. I mean, I'm already gold, not to brag or anything, it's not that impressive, but I'm not bronze or silver anymore, and I am playing Blade Master. I've been having a lot of fun with that game, as I've said many times in the past, and as I will probably continue reiterating in the future, but in the meantime, there's been a lot of stuff going on in League of Legends, hasn't there? The season's reset, everyone's playing their placement matches and complaining about it on Twitter, and of course, Dynamic Queue is now here. A little while ago, I made a vlog where I gave some thoughts and opinions on what I thought Dynamic Queue would do to League of Legends and whether or not I thought it would be a positive or negative thing. It wasn't that long ago and I haven't exactly been releasing that many videos since then, so you guys probably all remember it. But for any of you that don't remember, the gist of the video was I thought Dynamic Queue would be an overall really nice addition to League and that there were maybe just a few reservations I had about its addition to the game. Well, today with Dynamic Queue finally out, I want to give my one little reservation I have about the new system and talk about why I think I might actually miss the old solo queue system a little bit. So I first started playing League of Legends way back in October of 2010, as I have said many times on this channel before, and ever since hitting level 30, I've played mostly solo queue. I've been really good at the game sometimes, I've been really bad at the game others, but I've always found myself coming back and queuing up again and again, no matter how long it's been, or if I ever take a break for a new game that comes out, I always find myself coming back to solo queue. So although I may not be the best player in the world or the most knowledgeable player in every single meta, I have a bit of experience in playing solo queue. Now, solo queue isn't the most fun thing every single game you play. There's been plenty of awful experiences I've had playing it over the years. And like I said in my previous video, I think Dynamic Queue is actually a really nice way to make solo queue more palatable. Having a team builder style queuing system was a thing that a lot of people suggested all the time in previous seasons, where Riot sort of said they didn't want to do it because they didn't want to enforce a meta. Keep in mind, this used to be a time where in Europe they were running two mages, they were running a mage in the mid lane and a top lane, and in NA they were running supports with bruisers in the bot lane where the support would roam. So Riot thought it might not be the best idea to implement a team builder thing where, you know, you say every single game you have to run an AD carry and support in the bot lane. What if people want to be more creative and innovative than that? Nowadays, the game is a lot more stable. We all know that there is going to be a support and an AD carry in the bot lane every single game. There will typically be a bruiser or some sort of AD tank kind of guy in the top lane, and that's okay. You know, that's fine. Making the game more like team builder will no longer have any sort of issue stifling creativity within the community and discovering a new meta like that anymore. My issue with Team Builder comes with the fact that you can queue up with as many people as you want. As I said, playing solo in solo queue for me has not always been a good experience. It's been all sorts of awful, all sorts of times where you've had all sorts of arguments of people blaming each other and this and that, and you know the drill. You guys all know how solo queue works. But the thing I've always liked about solo queue is that your solo queue rating has actually always been a pretty solid rating to determine how skillful you are at the game. It's not a rating to determine how good of a teammate you are. It is not a rating to determine how good of a top laner or mid laner or AD carry or support you are. It's not a good rating to determine what kind of theory crafter you might be or what sort of strategist you could be or analyst or anything like that. It determines how good of an overall player you are. That's something I've always really liked about this system. Aw, come on. In this game right here, this Lee Sin is ganking me a lot. He's ganking me like 3 times, and I've never warded. I've never used a blue trinket or used my wards to pay attention to whether or not he's coming top lane, and I've never really thought about that, so I'm getting punished for it, right? I don't have an entire team that's backing me up, that's always constantly doing dragon every single time he comes top lane, or taking bot lane towers, or I can't depend on that at least. Whatever shortcomings I have as a player cannot always be mitigated by a really good team. I can't trust my team to always be amazing, and that's just part of the game. It makes the game harder, and it makes the game more frustrating, but it also makes it all the more satisfying when you win, and all the more exciting when you get a solo queue rating that starts climbing, and you see yourself improving and getting better as an overall player. Honestly, though, I kind of think that all of this is just a reservation I have to get over, because I think it is a good step in the right direction for League of Legends, but it's something I'm gonna miss about the old solo queue system. Anyway, though, I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this video. It's been a while since I made a video like this. Do you guys still like this style of videos? Would you maybe like to see them on a more regular schedule, maybe? Leave a like or a comment or something. Give me a little feedback. Until next time, though, thank you all very much for watching. Good luck in solo queue, and have a wonderful day.